Hey, um, just pondering this new bill that's been passed by the US Senate about genetically modified food. It's called the Monsanto Protection Act, and it's pretty scary. In fact, it's scary how much of US law is governed by corporate money, and how easy it is for the corporate companies in the States to control the government and control what acts and what laws get passed by the Senate. So this is a perfect example how Monsanto and other big pharma and other food companies in the US have total control over what happens in the US and what they can do. And the basic premise of this act is that they have passed a bill that absolves Monsanto and any of the other big pharma from any responsibility if any of their GMO products are cause any deaths or are proven to have any negative health effects, which is pretty scary. It affects both the US people, but it also affects the people around the world because unfortunately the US is the most dominant nation of the world. That means they have the biggest military, and that has an impact because they are so powerful, and the fact is that their corporations actually, should we say, they have authority and they have power over the politicians, and therefore the politicians who are supposed to be representatives of the people don't actually run the country. Okay? The politicians don't answer to the people. The politicians answer to the corporations. Now, who do the corporations answer to? The corporations answer to the people who own the corporations. And what is the only sort of intention of the people that own the corporations is to make as much money as they can. Now, they make as much money as they can to the detriment of anything else. They have no problem with feeding our children GMO products or feeding us GMO products because through GMO and genetically modified foods they can maximize their profit potential. Okay, not only are their seeds designed to not create any more seeds, so even if you get the seeds you can't create more seeds from them, but they have actually patented the seeds so that, if you find those seeds in your crops, you cannot plant them, and if they do find that they plant them, they can actually take you to court, even though those seeds landed in your field, which the most ridiculous stuff is happening. The American people need to rise up and stand up against this corporate greed and this corporate corruption, the corruption of the politicians. So, yeah, that's what I had to say about that. It is just phenomenal. I've written a blog about it. Read the rest of the blog. I hope you agree with me. Leave your comments, and let's see if we can rise up against the evil forces of darkness and escape the cloud of the matrix, and for 1 minute just step outside the matrix and see what these people are actually doing to us. Okay, great.